Everyone, this is Jason BitBender Brink, and I'm going to be playing the Spidertank project here with everybody. So, super happy to be here with you guys. I'm gonna drop into the GalaGames.chat and see how everyone is doing. Jesse Hines, there is a stream. I'm right here. We're streaming. I'm gonna go post an announcement saying I'm streaming. I made some rather specific promises regarding my streaming the other day, so I'm going to make sure to live that up. And let's see what this looks like. I'm going to go post this. And just realize that poor EV keeps getting tagged anytime I try to tag everyone. Sorry, EV. Okay, let's get this posted. I'm going to be in the Spidertank's discussion channel for, well, taking discussion and whatnot. So let's see how this goes. Send now, publish, remove all of the URL embeds, and let's go talk to some people in Spidertank discussion. Can everyone hear me okay? You do get to listen to me all day, Jesse. I know that's secretly why you decided to come work for Gala, so that you and I could just hang out and talk. I know how it is. It's okay. Okay, so I'm going to go in here and click on retry. Let's see how this works. Ah-ha-ha. Hey, Rod. How you doing, man? I'm going to start matchmaking. Let's see. Who is going to destroy my ass first? I'm just going to own it. I'm just going to completely own it. You know, the other day when I was on the AMA stream and I had that unfortunate little verbal faux pas, my brain was telling me to abort the entire time, but I couldn't come up with any better ways to, you know, finish the sentence. And so I just, collect and deliver chickens. Okay, I'm in here. Am I by myself? Seriously? Who am I up against? Hey. Why am I so slow? Hey, I think we're friends. I think we're not friends with these people. Okay, I have delivered a chicken. I have to turn... I don't know how to turn on shields yet. Ah! Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Garrison, good job. Pick up some chickens here. I'm gonna try to go sideways, get away from everybody. They can't see me. Ah, shit. They're gonna discover me. Okay. I got everybody battling it out. I'm gonna go and deliver all these chickens and hope that Garrison does not see me. Garrison is going to see me. Stop seeing me, Garrison. I'm hiding. I am hiding. I have no chickens now. See, I know I need to respec so that I can use the shotgun like everybody else. Because it is the epic weapon that has been completely tearing people up. But, I'm gonna die again. Oh, my God. Congratulations on your new mouse, Joelric. That's fantastic. Can never... Okay, do I not have a shield? I think I don't have a shield. What button is shield, everybody? This is just so embarrassing. I get completely destroyed here. Okay. Chicken in the bucket, chicken in the bucket, chicken in the bucket, go! Another chicken. I'm not even gonna try to kill people because I suck at that. I'm just gonna go put chickens in buckets. That's my plan. I'm the chicken and bucket guy. F1, F2. Oh, interesting. F1, F2. Got a whole pile of chickens. Oh, I have to go to the shop. My tank sucks. I need a better tank. Ah, hey. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. No, stop it. I'm putting chickens away. Leave me alone. God damn it, Garrison. Ah. Oh, that was Gamedia. That's Justin. Oh, I see how it is, Justin. Is that what's going to happen? That's how it's going to be, huh? That's how we're doing this. That's how we're doing this. When this is done, I'm going to go get a better tank, because this tank sucks. Three-legged, sad little tank. Putting the chickens away. Putting the chickens away. Ah. Destroyed me and took my chickens. See, it's one of the really cool things about this is Justin from Game Media is actually one of the developers who made this game. So if I get my ass kicked by him, I don't really feel all that bad about it. Oh, I'm so close to being dead. Oh, there he kills me again. He's one of the developers of the game, but it's really cool because not very frequently do you get to actually play a game with the developers of said game. So this is a great opportunity for the Gala Gold community. And, guys, we're getting our asses handed to us. Come on, Team Blue, pick it up. 14 chickens to 27 chickens now. This is unacceptable. Unacceptable. This is an unacceptable level of not having chickens go in buckets. And now I'm going to die again, and it's going to be sad. It's going to be so sad. Yeah, no, seriously, okay. So here's the deal with the Alpha Executioner Chicken Tank, guys. And by the way, while I am distracted and exhausted, because I got up to do this at 2 a.m. this morning, Garrison's going to wreck my shit again. While I'm distracted and exhausted, we can go ahead and consider this a little tiny bit of an AMA. So, what kind of questions do you have? What is everyone curious about? I'm mostly going to wander around and get completely destroyed by people as I answer questions, because honestly, when it comes to gaming, I'm far better at talking than I am at actually playing. And I think that is evidenced by the fact that I just keep getting freaking blasted again and again. So what questions do you got? I see Shredder is typing something. What do you got, Shredder? Oh, good. It's almost done. My humiliation has almost come to an end. There we go. 50v50 tank warfare. I would love that. We got up to probably 10v10 in our own internal games. Hey, Game Media Justin. He was in first place. Would you look at that? What do you know? Okay, what would you like to know about the Rarity, Rod? The more rare it is, the more awesome it is. I think that's a basic component here. I'm going to go to the garage, and I'm going to choose a different body. I want that body, or maybe that body. We're going to go with that body. It feels like it's going to be a little bit faster. And on the weapons hand, how do we get to weapons? What's going on here, guys? Oh, weapons. Okay. Slightly unintuitive there. We're going to have to work on that. What's that? Sniper rifle? No. Repair artillery. Nice. That's what I'll do. I'll be a repair person. Thing 1. Shield drone. Cool. Could we upgrade an uncommon to a level similar to rare or higher? So this is an interesting question, because one of the things that we do want to do is we want to make sure that people always have the ability to, you know, have a very solid play to earn mechanism. So you should be able to upgrade things. In an ideal world, did I not equip it? Crap. Let's see what happens. Maybe I get to play another game getting completely destroyed here. So we definitely want to have a play to earn mechanism that allows people to upgrade, you know, a tank that they get for free all the way up to something that's awesome. The way that the Rarity works, and will work on Gala Chain right now, because these are being dropped in a way that you're going to be able to mint them to Ethereum, it's a little bit different, but you could reliably say that the ancient chicken tanks, there will probably never be any more of those or anywhere close to that in the future. we want people to be able to upgrade, but there will be a probability. Crap! I still have the crappy tank. Oh well, I have to deal with Ra here. There will definitely be a component of randomness when you actually go to upgrade your tank. Oh, throwing a grenade. That's how it is now. Anyway, sorry, losing track of my thoughts. You will definitely be able to upgrade, but we certainly want it to be something that the random factor will make it very hard to get an upgrade that moves you beyond beyond your rarity level. I would almost say impossible. Almost say impossible. Yes, Carver, there are NFTs for sale right now. If you go to app.gala.games, you'll be able to pick up some of the alpha chicken tank NFTs. These are really cool, and they will only be available for the next, I don't know, probably 40 hours. It's really a 2-day only thing. I suck at this game. I'm like really bad. It's only a 2-day alpha thing, but you can, you know, pick those up, and I think that they're going to be... The way that I look at this is like the Generation 1, you know, Fortnite skin that everybody wants. When you have a chicken tank, you're essentially the OG who's able to say, look, I was there at the very beginning when this thing happened. And whatever doesn't sell in the next 48 hours, minus a percentage that we hang on to for promotional purposes, will be burned. So, you know. I feel like somebody just, like, allowed me to kill them because they felt bad for how awfully I am doing. Leave me alone. Don't shoot at me. I'm just exploring. I'm being a little tank. A happy little tank. There be giants here. And I died again. Did I buy any? Yes, I did. I'm glad that I made you feel better, Inspira. Or Ispira, rather. I always call you Inspira. You're just such an inspiration to all of us. When can we use them? As soon as the game actually launches, which will be before the end of the year, is if the current timeline is held. Which I have no reason to think that it won't be. You know, obviously with development, I'm probably like getting killed by like an 8-year-old here. Yeah, so it should launch this year. That is the current plan, current timeline, and I have no reason to think that that timeline will not be held. Holy crap, that was cool looking. What is that? Where'd the poison grenade come from? Yeah, shotgun and shield, tiny bit OP. I ain't gonna lie. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Grenades for days. Grenades for days. God, I suck so much. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that's not good. Oh, that hurt. Get the... Dude, I'm mostly talking to you guys. I'm just walking around having fun. I really love the maps. They're absolutely gorgeous. And some of the other maps are even prettier. We've played a few of them internally. And there's one that has a gigantic chicken hanging out in a pond, which we really liked. And it dodges bullets if you shoot at it, which is kind of cool. Or ducks. The chicken ducks. There's too much poultry going on here. Those are cool looking grenades. Ed777. There was a drop of chicken tanks for node owners last night, and it was in the same percentages as had previously been discussed. I unfortunately don't know what you're saying, Mewfie. Mewfie? Yeah, awesome. Okay, seriously, guys, why was I the one with the top score? That's embarrassing. I did so poorly. I died 7 times. What is that? Okay, let's see. Somebody send me a DM here. What is this DM? Man, Discord is just having problems today. Okay. Let me do this. I'm gonna help somebody out. Will more tanks or NFTs come this year for that game? Yes, lots. It's going to be epic. There's going to be a lot of tanks and NFTs coming for this game. Okay, so let's see. Go into the garage. Okay, I tried this last time. Oh, equip. Okay, I got it. I got it. Get myself a shotgun. Think we'll go with the shield. Oh, that just makes all the freaking difference in the world. Oh, props. Oh, and skins. Aha! There we go. Like the gray color. Okay, now I've got a different tank. Let's try this again. Oh, come on. Really? No. Okay, so when this happens, I believe we have to quit. Well, I think I'm screwed up anyway, so let me go ahead and do this. I'm going to go over here. I need to kill this in OBS really quick. And I'm going to go kill the game really quick. It does not want to quit. Oh crap, I had 2 instances of the game open. Let's see if that works. This is interesting. I did not know I had that. Okay, so that is now working again. Okay, let's try this. Let's see what happened in my garage if my stuff stayed. It did not, so let's try again. Okay, get the shotgun, get the shield. Why can't I have other abilities? And then I want to go paint it white again. There we go. Oh, come on. No! So if you guys encounter this problem, it's fairly easily solved. You just need to restart the program, and it should pick up and work from there. Okay, so now we got that again. Let's go check out the garage. It stayed locked. Fantastic. Okay, finding a match. Better. Confused because the website says 0 items in the global section. Interesting. Finding match. Connecting. Let's do this. So what do you guys think? I'm thinking that for the last hour, since the purpose of this is really a massive stress test, right? Kaizen, Sparhawk, curses, I shall destroy you. I'm thinking that for the last hour of this, maybe we should really give it a stress test and post it in general so the entire Gala Games community can play. What do you guys think about that? Let's see. 2, 2, 1, 2. Okay, I still don't know how the freaking shield works. Yeah, Rod, this was actually initially designed for mobile, and it is very likely that we will do something with it at some point in time. Probably not on any of the... There we go. Come on, Fancy. Oh, I was going to back you up, man. It is very likely that we will do something... Oh, there we go. Oh, it's got a recharge. Handy that. You shall be destroyed, Sparhawk. Ah, oh, but I got you. I'm pretty sure that the final game will have much larger maps. That's my hope, at least. Whoa, whoa, got some clip in there. Or not clipping. Rubber banding. Yes, land and workshops. I'm super, super excited about land and workshops. So one of the things that we really want to do is we want to make it possible for people to... Wow, check out that lean. Sorry. Look at that. When I run, how it leans back and forth. That is super freaking cool. So one of the things that we were talking about is this concept of land and workshops, right? So what does that mean? The idea here is that you should be able to... You know, while you're playing, if you were, for example, one of the people that owns a map, okay, one of the people that owns a map, you would want to be able to have, you know, place different workshops on your map. Like over here, I don't know if you guys can see my cursor, but over here on these side areas, what they were discussing doing is potentially making some of these side areas places where there would be you know, workshops that when people played on the map, they would generate items and resources for upgrade. And so by owning a map that people then play on, okay, and setting it up so that, you know, it's possible for people to really dig in and, you know, enjoy playing while you sort of support them by operating the map. You would be able to generate materials that people would then be able to use to upgrade their game. That's the general idea. Does that answer your question? How many game modes are available? There's quite a few. I'm sure there's a free-for-all, team death. Those are like sort of standard game modes. What it was originally designed for, I think, is like a 3v3. Then there's like the collect the chickens mode. You know, so there's a lot of different things that are potentials there. I will destroy you, Sparhawk. Good God, man, die! Nice. Well done. This game idea was developed originally by Ditmer. We have contributed a good bit to, you know, specifically the NFT side of things, because that's kind of what we do. Oh, I died again. Yay, match is over. And I think my team accidentally won. Oh yeah, that's right. Well done, Fancy Hat. Way to carry the team. Although I do have to say that everyone else completely kicked our asses when it comes to score. Except Fancy Hat. We would be nothing without Fancy Hat. Let's, I'm just going to go explore the garage for a little while, because I think one of the things that I want to do is I really want to talk to you guys here in this without, you know, getting distracted by the actual playing part of things. So what do we have? We have a whole bunch of other different tank bodies here. Medium tripod, light tripod, and heavy quadrupod. I like how there's like an energy capacity statistic here. So, looks like the medium tripod has the highest energy capacity. I wonder what that is. 1 ability slot. Oh, the medium tripod has 2 ability slots, so that's cool. So you can do grenades and shields over there. And light tripod seems like it's a bit faster. Heavy quadrupod, very slow. That's cool. And then we got the guns. We've got 4 different guns that are available. We've got the sniper rifle. We've got the cannon, which I think the default. We have the repair artillery. I like how it's got the little red cross thingy on it there. And we've got the shotgun. That's super cool. And our various abilities here. And actually, let me try something really quick. I am going to open my restream chat. Owe you guys a little bit of love when it comes to that. Okay, so I now have, for everybody who is watching this on various channels, I now have my restream chat up, so feel free to ask questions if you're watching on YouTube or anywhere else. YouTube, Twitch, Theta, Periscope, all of those things. Go ahead and drop your questions in here. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Oh, nice. I'm seeing. Oh, good. MRAC, thanks for bringing those over. So now I'm pulling these in. I'm pulling these in from Restream as well. So will there be ELO ratings? Yes, that's actually something that we have discussed. We've talked about having an ELO rating so that you can, you know, match a little bit more accurately. How is BB? I'm assuming you mean me. I'm amazing. I am absolutely exhausted since I've been up doing this since 1:30 a.m. this morning. And I don't know if you guys know this, but I had, or not I didn't personally have a child, but my wife gave birth to our child this past like week and a half ago. So we're in the first 2 weeks of having a baby, which means that we're not doing so much with the whole sleeping thing. So between that and all of the stuff that I do here, yeah, it's a lot, but I'm great. Are chickens part of every map and game mode? No, I don't believe so. I think that that's just a thing that we're doing right now. It's kind of for fun. And yeah. Is there a possibility to try this new game now, says Miroslav Milojevic. Hope I pronounced that correctly. It's a cool name. Yeah, I'm actually thinking that we should open this up to everybody here in just a little bit. What do you guys think? Should we open it up to everybody? I'm looking in the Gala Gold chat where they're talking about completely destroying us. So well done, Dave D, and Brandon Garrison. You guys did a great job. Absolutely wrecking our shit. Hey, Gala Gold, just a quick thing in the chat. We released this game. We've had one game mode or one game session already this morning from 2 to 4 a.m. That was exclusively Gala Gold. And we got about 400 users that jumped in. We're trying to hit a limit of 1,000. And actually, let me ask Dittmer what our number is right now. Let's see. So would you guys, the Gala Gold community, are you cool if I open this up to everybody? Forged in Crypto, who is a complete and total badass and a absolute frickin' sir, says open it up. So, yeah, YOLO, guys, let's yeet this out into the world. I'm going to go ahead and post it here. Let's see here. I think it's in Sneak Peeks. No, not in Sneak Peeks. Gala Gold announcements. Where is it? There it is. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and drop this announcement from Gurulanius directly into here. Poor Evie, man. I feel so bad for him. He always gets tagged on everything. And I'm going to say we have decided to really give Spidertanks a stress test. So join up and let's try it out. And man, I did it again to poor Evie. You fix it, so I'm not doing it correctly. Sorry about this. This is one of those, as McCarthy says, how the sausage is made moments where you get to watch me clumsily type on Discord. There we go. Got to keep a space at the end, otherwise it does stupid things. So if you go to GalaGames.chat and go to our announcements channel, you will see the download. It's a drive.google download, so you can go ahead and pull that up and try out Spidertanks. It should be running for the next hour and a half. I'm only going to be on for another 20 minutes or so because then I got other stuff that I have to go do. But hop in. Let's do this, guys. Let's make it happen. I wish I could change my controls to Forged in Crypto. Release the Kraken. And yeah, actually, I just want to say a massive shout out to the Gala Gold community. Thank you for keeping this within Gala Gold. It is a huge endorsement of how awesome that all of you are for not leaking this. We really, really appreciate it. So share, get your friends in. Let's test this out. Let's try to break it. I want to remind you guys that the whole point of a stress test is to capture information and to try to break shit. So if something doesn't work, that's a good thing. That data is being captured, and that means that, you know, we're able to better define the problems that have to be fixed within the game. So let's do this. Okay, now I'm going to go back to the Spidertank discussion. There you go. Okay, now I'm going to go back to the game, and I'm going to get completely annihilated again. Oh, for... See, this is that whole stress test thing. I'm going to go ahead and go back to OBS and turn this off again. And close the game. And then reopen the game. Okay. And that... What? Why are you over there? It just, like, switched monitors on me. I don't know why it did that. Don't be on that monitor. Nobody likes that. Be on this monitor. There we go. Oh no! Not being able to hit download because it hit max downloads. Okay. Let me see. Yes, Azul Games, now you can go ahead and join. It is unfortunately Windows only at this point in time, I'm seeing that. And unfortunately can't play on mobile. So, yeah. Are you guys running into downloads? Download problems? If you could let me know in the chat, wherever you happen to be watching the stream, that would be fantastic. Oh, come on. Well, let's just go play in the garage, and I'll continue to talk to people. Will some tanks be able to cast spells like wizard tanks? Says Poor Howard. I love that idea. I love the idea of wizard tanks. That's a super, super cool idea. I imagine that something like that will probably be possible. But maybe not spells, maybe not like magical wizard tanks, but man, I just realized I didn't even have the game up. How silly is that? But yeah, I'm sure there will probably be some area of effect stuff and things like that, you know. So let's go turn that on. There we go. Better. Diesel Doc, I will talk to the devs. I'm not sure whether they'll be able to do that. Will you be able to play in a freeway like Townstar? Yes, absolutely. That's something that we definitely want to have happen. We want it to be free to play so that anyone can jump in and join. It's definitely something that we want to have happen. It's kind of critical to our mission, right? Like, it's impossible to have a gaming system that fundamentally disrupts economic systems around the world without having it be free to play. It's kind of critical. So, okay, let's see. Turning a crane bot into a tank. I think that is something that we would definitely like to see as well. And while I do not have any sort of commitments or promises I can make around that, I can say that it is fairly likely that at some point in time a crane bot will do something in here. I don't know what. I would love it if there was a crane bot that could build obstacles. So like you could have a crane bot on your team, and what they were supposed to do is construct things on the map that your team can hide behind, or to block out the other tanks. They then have to destroy them. I would love that as a concept. Now, please understand, this is 100% just coming out of my brain right now. I have not discussed this with anyone. Dittmer's probably watching the stream going, oh my god, Jason, what the hell are you doing? So, obviously, nothing that I say is guaranteed until the game designer also says, yes, that's a thing that we're going to do. So, this is all just me, idly speculating on what I would love to see in the game. iGuard. Game works well. You can release it next week. I wish we could. There's a little bit more that has to be done to really get the whole internal NFT strategy really perfectly aligned to make sure that it is well balanced. So what I think that you can probably expect is more playtests like this that show further levels of complexity and integration. I imagine that sometime within the very near future, there will probably be a playtest that only people who have, for example, chicken tanks would be able to get into. And what that would entail is the integration of the authentication module, excuse me, so that your Gala Games account is connected to your Spidertank's game instance. Once that happens, then it becomes very easy for anyone to, go ahead and, play if they have a chicken tank. So if you don't have a chicken tank and you want to, participate in, that specific chicken tank test, you should probably have a chicken tank. Okay, let's see. Would you earn a token while playing as Axie Infinity or only NFT upgrades? This is from Rod Borey within... Thanks, Jesse. I appreciate the vote of confidence. Jesse, our legal exemplar, says ignore me at all times, and that is a fantastic piece of advice. But yeah, would you be able to earn a token? I honestly don't know. It's going to boil down to how the game developer decides to incentivize playing. I think that being able to play, collect a base level NFT, and grind it up to something awesome is pretty badass to begin with. Like, that's a pretty amazing thing. And I think that that would convert, through your use of time into something. And I think that that's kind of a core part of the functionality. And I see skins inventory. Let's go. Yes, definitely that's going to be a thing. It seems to be interested in moving away from... I don't know if you saw this, Jason, but there was some interesting news regarding Binance Smart Chain. There's a Bloomberg announcement that somebody... if you type in Bloomberg Gala Games, you'll find it. Regarding, some of the things that we're doing with Binance Smart Chain. So look that up. It's definitely a something that you should look into. Azul Games, if you... Oh, you got it. Okay, never mind. But anyway, yeah, for those of you who don't know, if you want to download and try this game that I have playing behind me, you can go to GalaGames.chat, and it's in the announcement channel. You can download it and give it a shot there. Okay, hold on. I have to bounce over to Slack right now. Check, make sure nothing's exploding. Okay. It looks like Eric wants to talk about chicken tanks. Let me check my calendar. Can I? Yeah, I can talk about chicken tanks. I have other meetings. So let me do that. I'm gonna go ahead and how should I do this? So we may get Eric here, Eric Schermeier, the CEO of Gala Games. Oh, really? He just told me a thing that makes me very happy. I like it when things are told to me that make me very happy. Legal exemplar, I am not saying anything. Okay? I'm saying nothing. Nothing at all. Yeah, never mind. Wow. Okay. Ran game. Okay, let's see here. Reassured XRP installed the game and ran exe. Ran exe disappeared and now asking for permission to re-extract. That's probably a the fact that this is like a test file, and so your Windows Defender doesn't know what to do with it, so it's just like deleting it. So yeah. Okay. Let's see. I'm taking like AMA questions from inside. Ooh, you guys are gonna like this. I can't spit it out, Aspira. I'm sorry, man. Well, the benefactor was the one who told me, Diesel Doc. He told me if he does what he does, I cannot control those leaks. Okay, Jesse, Nina just gave me a thing and said that I could share it if you're okay with it. So I'm gonna send it to you, and you're gonna look at it and tell me that I can share it. Okay, Jesse. Legal exemplar. Check your Slack. Oh, and Travis is sending me messages. You guys are going to love this. Okay. Say it in a riddle and blame us for being smart. You're not Eric Moore, so say it in a riddle. I can think of it, but if you guys are too smart, and I have every confidence that you are in fact too smart, then that's the downside of these sorts of things. Is because if there's anything really awesome like that and you do manage to guess it and it gets out into the world, then it could potentially torpedo things, and we don't want that, and you don't want that. Nobody wants that. So I can't. All I'm gonna say is it would be so cool if it comes through. Are you laughing? Jesse Hines says he is laughing hysterically. I'm hoping that that is a good laugh. These are in Zengrid. I'm also answering questions from the excellent and amazing Sarah Buxton. And I always, whenever she calls me, I answer the phone and I say, "Hello, Poppy," because she's got the most amazingly adorable British accent, and I can't help but copy it, so I just really lean in. Submarine Arctic game. I would love a submarine game, man. I absolutely I love submarine games. One of my favorite games when I was younger was a game I used to watch my grandfather play. My grandfather was like this epic dude in the history of computing. He helped work on some of the early UNIVAC stuff. He worked for all of the alphabet soup agencies, installing mainframes and working on the Triad and all of that stuff. And so he was like, I grew up around computers when most people didn't have them even at all. And he used to play this game called Silent Service, and I used to stand behind him. I was probably 4 years old, and I would just watch him play this World War II submarine simulator. It was amazing. Okay, let's see. Oh, GamerZone 365. Yes, no, we did not win. We did not win. It was tragic. It was tragic. Okay, let's see. Back to the Spidertank chat. Will progress be reset afterwards? Yes. What are the player numbers? I actually don't know yet. What do you mean people already saw it? I'm not sharing my whole screen, am I? No, just the Spidertank project. They couldn't have seen that. God, if I was sharing my whole screen, that would be a fucking disaster. Please tell me I'm not, Jesse. Okay, I'm dropping this in Gala Gold. Sneak peek here. Okay, Gala Gold community, go to your Gala Gold sneak peeks. Go look at that and look at that thing in the upper right hand corner next to Gala and tell me if that makes you happy. Does that make you happy? If it makes you happy, thank you, Reassured XRP. I really appreciate you reassuring me on that, because I thought I was sharing my entire screen and that would have torpedoed so many things. It would have exploded so many things. It would be worse than me saying I was going to get my ass destroyed by 1,000 people on a live stream, which is the last thing that I did a few days ago. It was not good. This is definitely good that I am not sharing that. Oops, sorry, Nina. Okay, let's see. Got some DMs coming through. There you go. Well done. GK Family Farm is going to be getting something cool because they have a stream and they managed to get the... get enough people viewing it. So well done. Nice. Okay, let's see here. It's not actually a milking stand, okay? It's just the user interface so that you can see what it would look like. Okay, let's, I'm going to try to reset this one more time and see if I can get in, because we've got a potential arrival of His Lordship, Sir Eric. Get this started. I'll play one more game, and then we'll see if we can get Eric in here. Okay, there we go. Battle finding match. Yeah, sometimes when you see me make a face, it's when I'm just looking over at a stream and I'm not, or a stream of a consciousness message from somebody. There really isn't anything I can do with that, Night Sky. I am aware of that fact. You know, nothing that I can do with that, though. Sawadee Kap, Kun Lalida. Sabay di mai kap? Connecting, come on, let me in. Joining game, let's do this. Am I multilingual? No, I am not multilingual. I am just the ability to say a few things that... Okay, aha. I have the flag. I think I'm supposed to just run around and not die. I think that's the whole point here. So I'm just going to practice running around. Oh, that's interesting. Seems like we're blowing out the audio. Uh-oh. Oh no, that's CryptoFaz. Stay away from me. Stay away. Nope. 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 XRP bags. Come on, guys. Gotta keep me from dying. There you go. I love the fact that we have a serious... Whoa. Whew. Ah! No! Okay, let's go get it back, guys. Come on. Let's do this. Could be more than 3. I can't give you any sort of guaranteed numbers, but, we got a lot going on, guys. There we go. I'm the Mab. Good job. You hang on to that. I'll, There we go. CryptoFaz. I think we're getting a little jumpy here. Okay, where is the flag? Gotta get down there to protect. Woo. I think we have a lot more people here on the server now. It's getting really jumpy. Oh, I have the chicken now. Gotta run away again. The chicken tank has its own stats. It is a awesomely cool tank, and you will only be able to get it during the next probably 40 hours or so. After that, there will be no more. Oh no, I died. Let's go get them. Damn it. Win FPS game? I have a great answer to that. One that you would be very happy with, but I can't share it. I'm hoping that we can share bits and pieces of some news regarding this specific thing shortly, but, you know. No, I can't. I have to stop talking while I am playing, or I'm going to get myself in trouble. I will get talked to by the legal exemplar. Let me get over here and get back into the main chat, into the Spidertank's discussion, because I got lost there. Okay, and I just died whilst being AFK. There we go. Haha. That is my health power up. Damn it. The audio is getting really weird right now. There we go. Match over. But I think blue team dominated. Boom. Take that. I'm okay with 5 kills. I'm not as awesome as I'm the Mab, but that's okay. Oh, and who is this mysterious person with no name? Awesome. Okay. So I'm going to leave this up for just a second. And I'm going to go AFK. So I'll be right back. Okay, guys, here I am. I am back. We're getting ready to have Eric Schermeier, CEO of Gala Games, joining us. And let me double check this just a tad. I'm actually going to have to kill Spidertanks because otherwise the audio is going to cause problems because I'm going to have to turn Eric up like I always do. And so I'm just going to go ahead and jump on that right now. And so how many decibels can I go up? $26 is apparently the number. Okay. Yeah, so CZ expected launch date is sometime in Q4 this year. And obviously for everybody, the sooner the better, makes it more fun. And bringing Eric in right now. Greetings and salutations, Eric Schermeier, CEO of Gala Games. You are live with the community right now. How you doing, man?
I'm doing great. Getting my ass handed to me.
I know, right? Me too. Oh, hold on. I'm reconfiguring my OBS window because I hadn't planned on doing a Zoom thing in the middle of this, so give me just a second to make it all pretty again. Okay, that's about as pretty as we are going to get, but it works. And the primary reason it works is because you have a chicken tank behind you. And
Well,
chicken tanks make everything better.
Yeah, people keep asking in the Discord if the chicken tanks are just a skin or if they actually have enhanced powers.
What is your answer to that question, sir?
Well, hopefully it's the same answer as yours. That they're definitely going to be badass.
I'll let you go first. I'll let you go first just to make sure.
Yeah. No, they're gonna rule the battlefield, guys. I mean, it's a chicken. How could a chicken not be the scariest thing you see?
Yes, that was actually my answer as well. When I was younger, I actually my family raised chickens, and they are vile, mean, and nasty beasts. They would dominate a battlefield. A gigantic robot chicken tank will absolutely wreck shop, and there will be there's absolutely no way to defeat them. Lalita, a chicken tank, because a chicken tank. The chicken tanks are like butterflies. They need no excuses. At least that's the quote that I'm going to go with. Are you playing right now, Eric?
I'm in right now. Yeah,
I can see that like stone-faced calm of like this is my hunter killer face.
that's right.
What is your are you in there as benefactor?
I'm in there as benefactor. Yeah.
Okay,
So
good.
if you see a benefactor in there, it's
Is anyone playing against benefactor right now? Let's hear
getting
it.
and kicking his ass. It's probably me.
Ooh, Jason Watkins from YouTube has a fantastic idea. If Chicken Tank gets hit, it has a chance to enter Berserker mode. That reminds me of like Zelda. You remember Zelda? Like I think it was Zelda, right? If you hit the chickens, they'd go nuts.
I would love that.
What game was that? There were multiple games. I think that's kind of a thing, isn't it? I know that like there's a thing with chickens in Skyrim. If you hit the chickens enough, they lose their cool and come after you.
I mean, I know you wanted to have it so that the chickens, if they get, I don't know, maybe it's a certain number of kills, they lay an egg or something.
Yeah, they lay an egg. I feel that I would love it if chickens could create additional NFTs. I think that would be a cool thing. Obviously, this depends on Ditmer. This is purely me saying that this is a thing that I would like to see. I don't get to make that call, but I like it, and I see.
I have a feeling, Ditmar would be cool with that because it's just such a good idea.
I think so too. I think so too.
Oh, I'm on the right team, man. We're just
Are you?
absolutely crushing it right now.
It's a Zelda
Shotgun
meme carried to Skyrim. Yeah. Okay. Great. Yeah, the shotgun is pretty OP, isn't it?
It's plus shield. It's like,
Yeah, you can't compete with that.
ouch. The sniper hurts though.
Mm-hmm. One of the things that I would like to see is I would like the firing on all of the guns to be instant rather than a build up to it thing.
Yeah, there's a certain thing there that I want to like tap my mouse over and over again and see it shoot.
Right, exactly. Not like hold and release to have it shoot.
I mean, we are playing level 1 characters here, right? So
that is true.
we'll have more energy for shooting later as we start leveling up.
Lolita from Thailand wants the chickens to lay golden eggs. I think that that's a pretty cool idea too.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you over all the shooting.
I like that, Lolita. I like it. Dead chicken tank loses its head on death and runs around the map randomly. I like that too.
Well, that would be kind of fun, actually. While you're respawning, your chicken tank just runs around.
Yeah. Well, you could have it like when the chicken tank dies, it runs for a couple seconds and then just explodes, causing AoE damage.
You know, there was a really fun conversation in the GalaGames.chat today around, I think, who was it, Groove, maybe? Or
If
I
it's
forget.
a good idea, it might have come from Groove. He's got a lot of those.
Somebody was saying we should have victory dances at the end, or
Oh, I did see that. I did see
that would
that.
be epic. And then you could play your victory dance in the the loading screen, you know, while you're selecting your tanks.
I love it. I think that should definitely be a thing.
I'm getting some kills here.
Good.
Do we know how many people are playing concurrently right now?
I messaged Dittmer. There's so many things. It's very difficult to keep up on. Have you noticed like how many messages we're dealing with? With in Slack. Like I have a really hard time keeping up on all of them at the moment.
Yeah, me too.
Like I was in a meeting. I was in a meeting today. This whole meeting was around this discussion that had happened at some point in time in one of the channels, and they're like, "Yes, we definitely need to talk about this." And I'm like, "I missed this whole discussion. I have no idea what's going on." Okay, let's see. I have no idea what's going on there in the background, so I'm going
I'm
to.
back.
Okay, I was just like, I don't.
I had to close the door.
Okay, I totally get that. I get
when the
that
wife
all the
requests
time.
something, it has to interrupt the AMA.
I understand. Believe me, I understand. If you hear a baby crying all of a sudden, I may have to go and help deal with that.
All right, I'm going back in so somebody can try to find me and school me in this game.
This box is making me insane on OBS. I've got this black border around stuff, and it is messing with my OCD like something.
Oh, Burgundy!
Fierce.
Burgundy just posted that he bought an Alpha Executioner and legendary and uncommon.
Nice.
Dang. He's like, it's all in. That's a lot of Gala, man.
It is a lot of Gala. It is
epic.
definitely a lot of Gala. But I think.
Did you get anything in the drop? I didn't get anything.
I did not get anything. No, I almost never get anything. So just
you sound like
an aside.
You sound like a node owner, man.
I sound like a node owner. I'll be all salty. I don't get anything. Yeah, we have the same probability as everybody else in the nodes that we have bought and run. So nothing, no freebies for us, but. That is something when node operators talk about that, I do feel their pain. The nice thing is that there is a lot coming to the node network in the very, very near future. I had a big roadmap meeting with the entire node development team on a day that ended in Y that was in this week. It's all sort of blending together. I don't remember which one. I feel like it was Monday. And there is a ton that is on the horizon that's being worked on.
Well, how how about just like, can we talk a little bit about the Spidertank nodes and stuff?
We can talk a little bit about the game specific nodes. That's a thing that is coming. Um, the current way we're thinking about it is we're calling them specific nodes, but they function. And by the way, guys, everybody who's listening to this AMA is listening to me tell Eric some of this information for the first time. That's how quickly we're moving. So he may say like, "That's the worst idea I've ever heard," and then you guys get to watch me, get
Well,
get
that's fun.
talked to on
Let's
a
do it.
live
Let's
AMA.
do this product meeting live, man.
Hey, that's what it's all about, right? It's we try to bring transparency to everything. But anyway, the way that we're looking at this is that a game specific node functions to give an operator the permission to run a game specific workload. So we're looking at initially releasing a limited number of these to the community for purchase at a lower price point than the full nodes, because they would only be for the Spidertank project, whatever that eventually comes to be named. There is a chunk of the distribution pool that is completely 100% separate from the founders node distribution pool. So people running game specific nodes will not be taking anything away from the founders nodes, which is very important to us. We don't want to create that perverse incentive and to alienate the people that are the most important to the network, which is you guys, the node owners. And there will be a we're calling it tank token right now, that will eventually be on Gala chain. It will also be exportable as an ERC20. There will be a lot of NFTs that will be coming to the node network shortly. Those will be going to the operators of both the founders nodes and the operators of the game specific nodes. And I think it's going to be a really cool thing. We're looking at it. We're right now exploring ways to visualize it within the user interface for the nodes. So one of the things that we're thinking about right now is having like a power up or a gem or a cartridge or something that can be plugged in to your founders node that allows you to run the game specific workload.
Kind of like an overclock or something.
Exactly. Some sort of like thing that can be slotted into the interface so that people can be able to see like, oh, I'm running these specific workloads. Oh, I don't want to run this workload anymore.
But you don't have to have a founder node to do that, right?
That is the idea. The idea is that we want you to be able to run a game specific node without having to run a founders node workload. So you would still be using the same basic nodes software, because that's going to be the thing that hands out the workloads essentially. But then your other game specific node would be the thing that is running. But again, this is still in flight. So
is the idea basically, if you already have a node, you can like set it up so that this node also does work for...
Correct. And that would require additional resources, additional processing power, whatever is necessary for the running of the game specific node.
Okay. Good, because that's what we ultimately want, right? We want
Correct.
More people with more processing power, not the same processing power doing the same work effectively, right?
Absolutely agree. Absolutely agree.
Because what we're trying to do is build out a network of servers across the globe. I was talking to James, and he showed me the new proposal for how to visualize the node network with the globe and all the different nodes around the world.
We did a brainstorming thing on that yesterday. I still haven't seen that.
I just saw it
Sarah
today.
told me that it's awesome and that I'm going to love it, but I still haven't seen that.
You are going to love it. It's pretty epic. So what are you thinking of? What did the team think about how to price these new nodes? What was the...
That was not something that we got into. We unfortunately, in any 24-hour day, I have between 12 and 14 hours of meetings, as I know that you know. So we did not have time to get into that. So
it used to be that we just worked. Now we just do meetings.
Now we have to talk to people all the time,
That's what happens when you have 80 people working with you.
Yeah, then I have to wake up early and try to work, before I have to start talking to people, which is why you guys see me online at frickin' 3 in the morning.
Well, also used to be we would have thought of the game specific node idea in the morning, and then by the afternoon we would have released it already.
Yes, we are slightly slower than we used to be, which
I think
is good and bad.
More thoughtful,
much more thoughtful, which is good, and that's definitely a good thing. The way that I'm looking at this, and I'll throw this out here to the community.
Oh no, guys, I'm going solo here. Looks like me versus 3.
Who are you up against? Let's give them some shout
Unity,
outs.
Silent Skies. I'm up against Silent Sky.
Silent Sky. I have seen Silent Sky.
He was in the Discord. Like, here he is. He's going right for me.
I hope he's streaming somewhere. That would be awesome.
Oh shit! It's 1 versus 3, guys.
That is amazing. So yeah, when it comes to the pricing of the game specific nodes, we're looking at this kind of in a different way, and I'm throwing this out here. What I'm going to say right now might not even happen, okay? But I'm going to throw it out here as a general idea for people to discuss. We're looking at it from the perspective of, okay, look, we want to get more people running these workloads. And we want it to go to people who are dedicated and very interested in running these workloads, because that's going to be ultimately... Oh, did you stream XRP bags? That's awesome.
You got me. Silence guys took me out.
Anyway, so the way that we're looking at the pricing is we want to start out lower, okay, and we'll have a price increase mechanism for the game specific nodes themselves, but it'll reach a certain cap and it'll stop there, and then it will continue along as long as people are still interested and the network is still growing. However, if the number of nodes online starts to drop or people aren't as interested in running it, there will be an automatic algorithmic price decrease that gets added into that up until it picks up and starts pushing again. That we see as a good way to balance that out and make sure that we keep a network growing, while also providing a lot of opportunity for the people who are interested in running game specific nodes. Aw, She Sweet says, virtual hug, virtual hug, virtual hug. I love Gala Games. Hey, we love you too. We really appreciate all of you guys listening and participating and talking with us and brainstorming with us and having the patience to work with us as we work to define an industry. You're getting destroyed again? And I really appreciate
it's literally
all
1
of
versus
you,
3 here, guys.
all of you that are knocking Benefactor down. That is amusing.
Amusing to who exactly?
Amusing to everyone but you?
Everyone but me. All right. Maybe I can kill one of these other lightly armored guys.
Do it.
Nope.
No, they got you.
They got a healer. They got a healer. I think this is a team, guys.
They're working together.
Yeah, this is a pretty good team.
Okay, Super Pow says, I'm curious how matchmaking works in the future. Will there be an option for you to join a game with your friend, or every match? I'm sure that there's going to be a way for you to join.
We're gonna have alliances or guilds or whatever. Yeah, for sure.
I'm hoping every map is randomly generated. I wouldn't want to walk into a game where all 3 friends are whales. I think that what it's going to be is that, like most MOBAs, you're going to have an ELO rating, right? Type thing, and you're going to be matched with people of your same sort of difficulty skill level. If you are playing against a bunch of people who are just like, mega people who have bought every single tank from the community that exists to get the most upgraded things, and they play constantly, then maybe they'll have a much higher ELO rating than you, and you just won't have to face them. I'm sure there will also be game modes that are just completely free to play, where there's a bunch of people that are just, it's a free-for-all, combat thing, which is, I would love. I would love to do this with like 100 tanks on one giant map, and make it like sort of PUBG style, where you have a bunch of people and you have a circle that is constantly shrinking, and you have to fight within that. I think that would be super cool.
It'd be fun to have bigger maps in that circumstance too.
Oh, much larger. And I think that that's probably doable. I think that even the servers to run those maps and the permission to run those maps could be something that could be potentially an NFT. Like that could be.
I think that the land sale for this that's going to happen is going to be really fun.
Yeah, I think so too. Eric from Ohio says, do Gala node rewards scale with the quality of hardware that it's run on? More computing power equal more rewards. So to answer your question, Eric, it's, if you go to blog.gala.games, you can see a post. It's like 3 or 4 posts back that is a proposal for exactly how that would work. One of the things that we're looking at doing is setting it up so that if you're running a node on a simple VPS and it doesn't take a lot of work, it's essentially working as almost a, I don't want to say staking mechanism, but it's it's approving transactions, but it's not carrying a heavy workload. You would continue to get your 1 point. But if you wanted to get more points, you would have to run IPFS, and then from there you would, if you wanted to get even more, you might run specific workloads for games that would get you more points than distribution.
Yeah, like a matchmaking server, or
exactly,
elo calculations, that kind of thing.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm going to pop over into Gala Gold. I'm not seeing any I'm not seeing any comments coming in from Twitch or Periscope. If you guys are seeing this on Twitch or Periscope, are playing right now, I'm not sure.
Oh, I'm sorry, watching. How many people are watching?
Let me go see what Restream says. Restream says that looks like we got a couple hundred people that are watching right now, which is pretty solid. Although I think that their numbers are often very off. So yeah, if you're on Twitch or something like that, if you could, okay, good, great, awesome. I just wanted to make sure.
Dude, somebody just bought 3 rare chickens.
Did they?
Yeah, that's
awesome.
That's pretty epic. So playing with Doc is my hero. Could that actually be Doc himself?
I don't know. I kind of feel like he wouldn't say that. He'd be like, "You win some, you lose some," or something like that. Doc is awesome. I appreciate Doc.
That was a score for us to convince him to work.
Yeah, seriously. Let's see. So I am going to ask a question, Eric. This is something coming from the community, and given that, how do I put this? We have a legal exemplar who doesn't like it when we say things. But I'm going to ask this question, and I want to say that we really shouldn't say anything having to do with names, but I am going to throw this question out there anyway, and we'll see what happens. Did
you see Carrie's little video, the Shooty Boom video?
No, I didn't. Okay, where's the Shooty Boom video?
It's in Slack. It's pretty epic. Like, okay. It actually almost convinced me that we should go with Shooty Booms.
Well, I think it was Elliot who had a good point. Like, we have chicken tanks. Oh, it's time to decide. Okay, I'm gonna download this. Carrie,
yeah, play it on the stream.
I'm gonna play it on the stream. Carrie, you're getting like a massive boost here on stream.
It's like an upvote for her.
Okay, so let me do this. I'm gonna add VLC video source. I'm gonna call this Shooty Booms.
Kind of reminds me, I remember when I was a kid, I used to watch lots of cartoons in the morning, and there was this one called Trans or Z. And
I've never heard of
I mean,
that.
remember, I'm a kid, right? Like, I'm like,
Right,
I don't
right.
know, 10 or something like that. And it's a Saturday morning cartoon. And invariably, at some point in the cartoon, there'd be there's like a male robot, female robot. You could just guess where the missiles came out of her.
No, come on, really? No.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, okay.
She had Shooty Booms.
Okay, I have. Oh, that was it? That was super short.
This is a close game.
Now with more booms. Hey, I can't hear the audio on my side because it was just playing on the stream. Yeah, there you go. Glad you can hear it, Gamer Jive. That's awesome. Will the remaining not sold chicken NFTs be burned after 48 hours?
Hell yeah, they will. Those guys are gone.
Absolutely.
This is it. Your only chance, guys. Like, either you're part of the fun now, or you're never going to be part of it again, unless you buy it off of OpenSea or something like that.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, you can still play the game without a chicken. Just want to be very clear on that. But you won't have.
Don't be a chicken. Buy a chicken. Is that
there? You go. I love. Well, actually, so Joelric, we do have a small percentage we hold aside for promotional things, like for prizes and stuff like that. But you won't be able to get one in the store.
Yeah, the store. That's it for the store.
Yeah, I don't think anyone is going to have a problem with somebody coming out on top of a 5,000 person tournament and getting a chicken tank. I think that that's probably something that everyone would be fine with. But it will not be available in the store. And if yeah, never mind. I'm totally not going to say the thing that I was just going to say because I had a legal exemplar in my head, like hanging out on my shoulder here, telling me what I couldn't say. So I'm not going to say that thing that I was going to say. You're welcome, Jesse.
It's too bad we have to be so like hyper vigilant about everything we say and don't say.
Oh crap, I just realized.
Are you playing right now, or are you?
I am not. I'm talking to people in Slack and everywhere. I'm the mab. Are the stats being saved? No. This is just a test. Stats are not being saved right now. At least I don't think they're being saved. Maybe they are being saved, but I'm gonna go with no just in case.
All right. Maybe I'll pause playing for just a second and. All right, what do we have any questions?
Has Gala Games considered a relationship with GameStop, serving as a conduit to the NFT space in a time when GameStop is making a radical shift towards the esports space? We would love to talk to them. If you happen to have a connection at GameStop, we would love to talk to them. We would absolutely.
What's that Reddit that went nuts with GameStop? Remember there's a big Reddit.
Oh yeah. The what do they call it? What was it? Yeah. Anyway, GameStop, awesome. We would love to talk to them. So yeah, hook us up, guys. If you have a contact, send them over to us. Tweet at them. We would love to connect with them. So, node owners are getting one correct. Getting one what? Tipped crypto. Wall Street bets. That's what Spooky Gala.
Wall Street bets, yeah. Well, that's how we get their attention. Is we get someone on Wall Street bets to
talk to GameStop.
To get GameStop.
Do it, guys.
So we're giving them a tank, right? We're giving all the noders a tank, isn't that?
Yeah. All of the node owners will be getting a tank. They will not all be getting a chicken tank. No. There are not that many chicken tanks. But some chicken tanks, including one ancient chicken tank, which is, going for the approximate neighborhood of about $20,000, did go to the nodes.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
one
that's
one of
right.
them did.
Do you know who that
One.
was?
I do not.
I thought I
We
saw
can.
somebody in Discord talking about that.
Somebody got an epic one, but there is a person out there. Actually, let me see if I can find them. I wonder who they are. And yeah, somebody did get an ancient tank, so somebody
I want to see
totally
what
lucked out.
I want to see what somebody tries to sell those for on OpenSea.
I know the
Very
former
funny.
lead for partnerships at GameStop. Let's get you connected. Gamer Jive, Pete, coming through, man. You know my email. I know you do. So yeah, let's do it, man.
I'm playing the chicken collector game.
Where can we send the GameStop contact to? Test stream, if you join our Discord at GalaGames.chat, or go to Twitter, you can send a message to me at BitBender Brink. I would be more than happy to connect and pull them in with some discussion with our business development team. Yeah, there we go. Awesome. Let's see. General Kaizen says, I'm going to go to the AMA discussion here and see if there are any other. Node owners do not get a chicken NFT. Some of them did. There were 25 that dropped, if I remember the numbers correctly, that dropped to the Node community last night. But no, not all Node owners are going to get a chicken tank. Okay, where did this go? AMA questions. Let's see. What other AMA questions do we have? Oh, good lord. There's so many AMA questions. So I also want to give a little bit of a shout out to some of our guilds that have kind of formed up around the Gala Games ecosystem. So one of the things that I'm doing right now, and I don't know if you're aware of this, Eric, is I'm doing a little bit of a guild outreach thing where I'm actually joining some of these guilds and going in there and talking to them and having little AMA sessions sort of with them, because I find that a lot of times there are topics that are not as easy to discuss in large formats. So I'm joining some of these guilds to have these smaller AMAs. And I had a really good conversation the other day with the Rome guild and some of the members that were in there. Banjo Samurai and a few of the others. So huge shout out to them. You guys are awesome. And a lot of you know that I hang out from time to time with the people in the Gravy Gang. So shout out to you guys as well. And Crypto Euclid, I haven't seen you around lately, man. I know that you guys were, you and Mystical Oaks were going on a bit of a road trip, but I haven't actually seen you on Twitter lately. So if you hear this, hit me up. I'll try to send you a message. Okay.
This chicken mode is pretty fun.
I know, the chicken mode is super fun, right? I like it because despite the fact that I work for a video game company, suck at playing games. I'm like weapons grade bad at playing video games. And the chicken mode is good because I just pick up chickens and run away. makes it way easier for me. Jason Watkins, NFT to earn. I think I do have that contact. So Cholrick is like, so you're a chicken. Yeah, you got that. I am a chicken sometimes. In-game emotes would be sweet, like Clash Royale. I like that.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Okay.
Let's ask people, like, what do they think about the chicken?
Yeah, what do you guys think about the chicken? I know that there are people who have been a little bit frustrated that the price of the chicken tanks is higher than they would like. I've been thinking of doing like a baby chick Seeing if Ditmar will let us do like a baby chick that's not a tank, but is more of like a commemorative with a future potential in-game usage at a lower price point. How do you feel about that, Eric?
Yeah, I love that idea, actually.
So like maybe in a little egg with like a little egg hat on it, you know, kind of cracking out like a little baby chicken tank. Jason Watkins says it's clucking awesome. I wish I could give you like a massive thumbs up in the restream chat. I think it's clucking awesome too.
I think we got this chicken in the bag here, guys.
27 chicken tanks dropped to nodes. Thanks, Joel Rick. I appreciate that. Okay.
All right, we did it.
Good job.
I'm really loving this game, dude. Like, I'm seeing so much potential with it. So like,
oh, it's huge, man. It's huge. Like there isn't any MOBA in the space, as far as
this
I know.
is definitely
like there's.
This is definitely the first one. This is League of Legends, guys. I mean, we're gonna make that happen.
Yeah.
I already want to do the chicken tournament.
I want to do a chicken tournament too. I think that we should do that at. Whoa! Did you just? Are you adjusting your camera or did you just fall down?
I just lifted up my
okay.
my laptop.
I was like, what just happened?
I'm smelling something. I'm on this on this table and I'm smelling a fragrance and my laptop is burning up as I'm playing the games. I'm just looked to see if I'm melting the enamel off the table.
I hate it when I have a insanely sensitive nose and I pick up weird scents like that all the time. It's terrible, terrible stuff. Are all node owners receiving an NFT tank? There will be a point in time, not sure exactly what the date is yet, but there will be a point in time where all nodes that are operating at that within that given 24-hour period will receive an NFT, a tank NFT. It will not be a chicken, but there will be a tank, and it's actually going to be, I think, 2 NFTs. There's going to be a tank and a turret that are going to be dropped separately, and each node operator during that period will receive both.
Yeah, you got to be running your node. You can't just like be a spectator here, guys. You got to participate.
Let's see. Will each rarity for the chicken tanks get a specific skill? I don't think it's going to be a specific skill, but it is going to be specific stats that are controlled by rarity.
The ancient should get its own skill, though, don't you think?
I think it. I mean, maybe we say that the perfect, because one of the things that's really special about the ancient tank is it's not just an ancient level rarity. It is an ancient level perfect tank, okay? At the highest level. So that means that, hypothetically speaking, the way that the upgrades work is when you upgrade, you have the chance to get a certain upgrade level as you move up through each of the 30 levels. This is what they've told me so far, is that there's 30 levels. And you have a very small percentage of a chance to reach a perfect upgrade, like very, very, very small. Like this is purely conjecture on my part, but it could be something like 0.5%. Okay, so somebody who is better at math, okay, can tell me what the probability of you hitting a 0.5% target 30 times is, and that is the ancient level tank. So there's only 25 of the things. They'll basically never, the probability of them being able to be created in any point in time with any tank is basically like so rare it's not even funny. Tide and Max says, do you think that 500 for the cheapest chicken is a price that people can afford? I think there's supposed to be some other stuff that comes after that, but I don't think it's a thing that everybody can afford. That's one of the reasons that I'm talking about. That's one of the reasons that I'm talking about having this baby chick as an option. So Joel Rick is like, so you're saying there's a chance.
Well, let's talk about that for a second.
Sure.
You know, I brought this up in the Discord channel a little bit ago
Yeah.
today about like this is not an people don't not everybody pays for games, guys. Like that's the thing. You know,
Yeah.
there's only 3% of the population that's going to do this, and that 3% pays way more than $500. So
Can you? I don't know if I can say this. I'm going to start talking about a thing, and if I can't talk about this thing, please tell me I'm not allowed to. Okay.
sure.
I know at one point in time you mentioned a specific game uh, that I don't think it was one of the ones that you guys were running at Zynga, but you were aware of the developers of this specific game, and there was a very, very small group of people that were dumping like tens of thousands of dollars a day into this particular mobile game, and they were using it as a like little proxy to compete with one another in this rather elite group. I'm not going to name the elite group, but does that ring a bell?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Is
Um,
that something that we can like? Can you lend any color on that? I don't think we should call out the elite group. I think that's not a good idea.
no,
But
I don't think so either.
um,
There are groups of people around the world who can afford to spend in, insane sums of money on their games. Um, and I'm not saying that everybody falls in that category,
right.
but the games industry actually actively counts on them in order to make the kinds of revenue that they've been making.
Well,
You know,
and I think one of the things that's really different here is that, uh, it is entirely possible, okay, with basically any free to play game that you might have on your phone, okay, to go and buy, you know, 50 or $100,000 worth of power ups. That's a thing that happens. People do it all the time. But the difference is that when people do that on your normal free to play game, they get exactly zero for it.
yeah, you're not even buying it; you're leasing it.
Exactly. So you get this item that you can use. It's purely database backed. It doesn't really matter. They can turn the game off at any point in time, and you don't even have that item to show that you at one point in time had this. But that's where we differentiate. We are working really hard to make sure that you actually own the stuff that you are purchasing. And so that's why if you have a chicken tank, that is your chicken tank forever. We can never take the chicken tank away from you. Which I think is really, really cool. Um, Ladim in the Spidertank discussion says, "Can we team up in this game?" Absolutely, you will be able to. I don't think you can in this specific alpha test, but that's definitely going to be a thing that you
Yeah,
can do.
not in this test, but that's gonna be part of the tournament, though. I mean, I
Um,
think for the convention, I think we're definitely gonna want to see that.
so I'm gonna deal with a philosophical question, and actually, Eric, you and I both have to go here in just a few minutes because we're going to be late for another meeting if we don't.
Yep.
But before we go, I want to deal with this question from Alex Demax. I have a question, Bitbender. Will Gala Games be play to win? I'm very concerned on this topic. I don't know how you make a game play to earn if there's no barrier where people want to put their money into it. I think that there's a little bit of a misconception here, and that is that something that is play to win, okay, cannot be something that you could grind into and put your time into to achieve roughly the same point. Okay, the way that we look at it is that in either way, you're going to be paying something to win in a game. You're either paying in your time, okay, by putting in dozens or hundreds of hours to grind and improve something to the point where it's super valuable for you, okay, or you're going to buy something so that you can jump in and kind of jump to the front of that upgrade line. Um, Neither one of those things is better than the other. They're just different pathways. and you can have different ways that people can play and compete with one another, that is fun and engaging. What we don't necessarily want is, we don't want a situation, and feel free to disagree with me on this, Eric, although I don't think you will. We don't want a situation where somebody pays a bunch of money and then they're just automatically number one on the scoreboard all the time simply because they bought a thing.
Here's my, let me just share really quickly
Please.
how I view this. So nobody complains about Magic the Gathering being pay to win, right? It's kind of a understood concept. Similarly, you don't hear people complaining about people in the NBA being pay to win, yet that's kind of what it is, right? Like you don't just show up on the court day one competing against, these guys. That's just not going to happen. Somebody has to invest an incredible amount of time and money to get you there. So, on the other hand, I'm not a believer in spawn camping noobs. So if you got some sick, twisted power fantasy that you want to go buy, an ancient executioner chicken and then go spawn camp noobs in Spidertank, we're not going to support that. You're going to get stuck in you're going to get put into a category where you're going to be playing against people who are probably pretty damn good. So if you're a noob walking in with the most epic tank currently available, you should still expect to get your ass handed to you. It's not going to be an instant win.
Right. I would agree with all of that. Absolutely. Awesome, guys. Well, were you just in the game? Were you playing against Digital Daydream?
Yeah, I was playing against Digital Daydream.
So that was Benefactor, Digital Daydream. It was not an imposter. Good job, man. You carried your team there in that one. All of you still got your asses handed to you, but you carried your team.
That's nice of him to say that. I will be getting better at this game. But yeah, I'm gonna be playing this game when it's out as Benefactor. So
yeah,
we'll probably reserve that name. We'll probably reserve a couple names in the game for us. So we'll have like BitBender, we'll have Benefactor, so no one else can like pretend that they're us. So if you see me in the game as Benefactor, you'll know that's me.
Likewise with BitBender.
No imposters. All right, guys. So buy some of those chickens. I think it's hilarious. I'm trying to shill some chickens, but seriously, we're gonna burn those chickens, guys. It's gonna be a chicken roast.
I have to have chicken for dinner tonight.
I'm gonna have rotisserie chicken.
Okay.
We should do another AMA like an hour before we burn all the chickens.
Let's do it. We'll do it.
We'll do
a chicken party.
We could do an AMSR chicken.
Oh God, that sounds awful, man.
That sounds gross. I can't. But my kids turned me on to ASMR. I mean, I'm not into it, but they showed me.
It's so strange. I don't understand it. So I don't. I mean, hey, for anybody who is into that, whatever floats your boat. But I don't understand it. Anyway, on that note, Eric, you and I have to go to this next meeting.
Can I leak who we're talking to, or is that forbidden?
I think it's forbidden. I'm pretty sure it's forbidden.
I can.
You
I probably shouldn't.
You really shouldn't. You really shouldn't, because although it would make all of these people very happy.
Okay, I'll tell them this. It's a TV show. Okay,
there you go.
That's all I'll say.
Okay, guys. Peace out. Thank you so much for listening, and
yeah, we'll see you back in the game, guys.
We'll see you soon.